Good morning. This is relatively going to be short video. I am going to drive non-stop from my home in Bangalore to my office in Hyderabad. This is roughly 560 kilometers. Yeah, and it roughly takes 7.5 hours. So I'm going to drive this car non-stop. This is the state of charge, as you can see, 98%. Um, Range shows 662, but since, like I mentioned, I'm gonna be aggressive, so my aggressive driving most likely will give me a range of, I don't know, maybe like 580, 600. But that doesn't matter. If I have 20 kilometers left once I reach office, I think I should be good. So let's get started. It's been a great run, a fantastic run. I am approaching Kia factory. Now there, I don't know, like 10 kilometers to go. I've been mostly driving at around 115 cruise with a bursts to 120, 30, and whatever if I get a stretch. I started roughly 7:17 in the morning, if I'm not wrong. I have been driving for an hour and a half, a bit more than an hour and a half, and I've covered 134 kilometers roughly, average speed of 7980. Mileage so far has been good because of course this is a downhill patch, and the downhill patch typically gets fairly good mileage. So I think the mileage will continue to be fairly good till we reach a bit after Nagpur, somewhere like Dhon or something. And after that, since we will hit a little climb up towards Hyderabad, the mileage will probably take a hit. But let's see. So far it's been good. Average speed, like I mentioned, is roughly 80 kilometers, and since I have lost 22% charge in the last 1.5 hours, I'm still looking fairly confident to reach my destination in a single charge. I don't think I'll have any problem. Like, as you can see, 77% right now, 136 kilometers covered. Yeah, I think I should be good. I should be good. So so far so good, but there was a flaw in my plan. So my plan by default assumed that I will be able to do this entire distance with 100% charge at a crazy 115, 120, 130 kilometer speed. I didn't think of what happens if I'm not able to, or I reach a stage when I do not have enough charge. There is a high chance I might reach with, I don't know, like 2-3% battery or something, which is a risky territory. Can't do that, right? So my plan is to continue pushing for now. As of now, you can see my average speed is still fairly healthy, 83. Still been gaining. I have used 42% battery so far, and driven for 253 kilometers. So the chances are that I'll be all right. But what if I'm not? And that I had never planned for, which is my stupidity. So like I mentioned, my plan is that I'll continue driving at this speed for quite some time, and the moment I reach less than maybe like 30-35%, and it becomes a little difficult of a distance for me to be covering, then I'll try to probably pull down to like 90-95. But for now, I continue to be like 100, 115, 120 cruise. So I'm at 50%. Range still shows 323 kilometers, and I have to go 263. Is it visible? Yeah, that's what I have to go. I'm at Kurnool. Things are looking fairly positive right now. Very encouraging, to say the least. Now there are 217 kilometers to go. I have 43% charge, so yeah, I think I think that's a little tight because I do not know how bad it will probably get from Kurnool to Hyderabad. It's mostly inclined. The mileage, like I mentioned, if you see, as at 170, has been fairly steady at that number. Endurance test has been going good. Been driving this car for 4 hours. the car hasn't beeped me yet, or hasn't really shown any sort of warnings yet. But what's does like I get that the engines overheat in the fuel vehicles, but does motors overheat as well? I hope there shouldn't be any problem in me driving this car non-stop for 6.5, 7 hours. I think should be good. So far so good. If you look at, I am left with 26% charge with 168 kilometer range. I have to go 114 kilometers, so I should be good. But then I actually got worried. So I've covered 444 kilometers. Average speed has kind of reduced because I've had like fairly quite a few diversions. The road's been kinda not that great. It has been terrible traffic since last an hour or so. As you can see, not much of a distance I've been able to cover, just because it's been terrible traffic for the last 1 hour. I still have 32 kilometers to cover, so it's 36 minutes. I think that's pretty much about right. But yeah, I think the traffic's been fairly terrible. Reached Gachibowli. So my office is just 1.3 kilometers away, so I'll just knock it off the video here. Traffic. As you can see, I've covered total of 556 kilometers, 7 hours and 11 minutes. Average speed had gone up to 85 but came back to 77 kilometers. Just terrible traffic for last 1.5 hours. Car continuously drove for 7 hours and 11 minutes. I'm not sure if that's some sort of a record. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next. Bye bye.